Morning, everybody. I just thought I'd do a little blog from the bed. Just come in from outside. Just took Sammy and Mischief outside on the harnesses, which I haven't done for a while. Mischief was literally begging to go out, so she's just coming out of her season now, so we're able to do that. And that's really Sammy's like third go on the harness, but I managed to put him on the long lead, and he was very good. So obviously we start doing more of that now. I'm not very well, been a bit sniffy for a few days and a bit under the weather, but just want to say thank you very much for everybody who came onto the Facebook Live yesterday. I didn't expect me to come on. It was more about me sort of jumping on and getting my confidence back and going back on the live camera. Spirits are everywhere. I was going to do readings, but nobody turned up, so did a bit of a show of my jewellery. I know I got some of the prices wrong. I'm sure some of them are dear, and I've been in doubled up prices that I shouldn't have doubled up, but it is what it is. Very grateful for the sales that I had, so thank you very much for that. Helped me clear some incense as well. I'll get all those bits wrapped up. Hopefully people pay today, so I can get things wrapped up and post them off tomorrow. Get to the post office. I haven't run the Destiny for a few days. Actually, I think the world is supposed to be coming tomorrow, so that'd be a bit difficult, won't it? If I'm not tomorrow, I'll get things posted Wednesday. So it'll be received this week. So fingers crossed to say the welders come in tomorrow. Just a guy on Facebook who saw my plea. So if that happens, then we can get Destiny back into the garage for her MOT next week after I take the cats to the vets. And then we've got to get back in the cold fan, get the cats in, start getting them used to being in there and spending time in there. The kittens in there. Obviously the kittens got plenty of room in here, so we can't really sort of keep them all in there. And obviously I've got to sell some, so I don't really want to get the ones that aren't supposed to be in there used to it. I'll be separating my 3 off and probably just putting them in there, and then obviously that will start separating them from the pack here. So I've got to get them used to that. I've got to get them used to it moving and travelling. So we'll do a few shop trips, Morrison's trips, to let Connie and Mischief have a bit of time out on the grass, and take Sammy too, so we can get used to start seeing some outside worldy bits and get used to the van as a safety net, and no doubt yowl the place down by travelling in the front. But so that's just all, obviously regular practice is needed. And then, fingers crossed we can get some sort of time away somewhere. I can't afford it, but it is what it is. I need it. Be a nice treat for like the New Year or something, just to get away. My inverter sort of blown itself up in the van. It's on the floor, and the cat harnesses kept dropping down and touching it, so it kept sparking out, and now it's just beeping a fault. So that needs renewing or sorting something. But I'll chase it up at some point. At least I've still got the other bit, the solar bit, to plug my phone in. So as long as I can charge my phone and I can, contact people when I'm off grid, then that's all good. That's all I need to do. So yeah, it's just to sort of come on and say hello and show myself a little bit. Just to try to sort of get back in front of the camera a bit. I'm so tired. I'm obviously a bit stressed and worried over the amount of money I owe on the credit cards and the debt I'm in. But I'm just sort of, there's things in process, there's things going on. I've just got to trust it will come in. But when you're even like living in, eating food on credit cards, it gets a bit worrying. I obviously just don't have enough income to, pay for me outgoing, pay for my basic living expenses. That's what it is. I've been very lucky to have help to survive, and I've got to try and find a way that I can create an income. So obviously that's why I've set up the Etsy shop, and I've got to try and make some jewellery or some. So I've got a pyrography pen now, so I'll try and make some wooden stuff. It's all right making stuff; it's people buying it. That's the problem. So I've obviously got to get out to festivals and fairs and back to the Mind Body Spirit shows. I'm lucky that I've got people taking my bits with them or doing sale or return for me, but obviously, that's not a priority in the day because obviously they're paying for their own table. So I've really sort of got to get out there and pay for a table myself and get the stock out there. Obviously, it's the wrong sort of time of year now. It all goes a bit quiet now throughout the winter. And like I said, still got the cats to train before I can go anywhere. So I've still got a few months before I can sort of get back rolling and getting active again. So I've just got to appreciate that and trust that. I mean, obviously, I still got the issue that Connie and Mischief will be mating with Sammy at some point, so I'm going to have more litters. It might be a bit more difficult. Obviously, I've got the bungalow now, but it just obviously ground me a little bit. But hopefully, I can still travel one there, early stage and everything, and maybe have the litters in the van. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, the idea, as I said, is to get a big lorry to actually have as the cat's home, so you can obviously have that as their big living space, so they can breed and have litters in there, just live in there. That's going to be their permanent home. So they shouldn't be in the bungalow full time. The van is their home, and having so many now, I really want to have a big space that they can actually have a much more comfortable home. And then obviously I can take them off to the shows, and obviously I want to do like all the van places and classic car places and things. I'd like to have a big old lorry to show off like the cat van and cat lorry, and that as part of my therapy space, and have people get my photographs taken with them and sitting with them and have a bit of therapy. And these crosses that I'm keeping are going to be for like pets of therapy, so people can basically have a bit of a cuddle with them and things like that, and then they can sit amongst the savannas in all their in all their glory and occasions when they're safe, and do a little bit of talking on them, so I can share my life when I'm obviously doing my healing with the cats, taking proper pair animals around me on the shamanic side, and obviously have a little shop stall that I can carry out my stock. Obviously a big lorry, and have a bit more weight there so I can carry a bit more stock, so I can actually have a trade stand at the shows as well, so I can show off the cats, have a bit of stuff for sale, and also get them out there. Obviously parking it, I don't know, park it, but that it'd be a space that I can obviously live in when I'm with them as well. And Destiny will continue to be my little runaround, and obviously got to transport the cats from the lorry to the bungalow when we have time out in the bungalow and everything. Hello, babies. So there's lots of plans going on, but obviously money's an issue. I've got a huge amount. I've got thousands and thousands of pounds that it's cost me to keep this van back on the road. But she's I love her to bits. She's my little home. She means the world to me. She's gets me out there. And obviously there's still space to carry all the cats in there. I can quite easily carry all the cats I'm keeping in there, and just exercise them outside, which was how it would be normally. So I just got to trust things to come right, trust that work would come in, drum orders will come in. If I can sell a big drum a month, that would keep me above water, But you've got to get seen, don't you? You've got to get known and seen. So I can't expect to just sit here and people get to know me. Obviously, when we were out pre-COVID, I just got to a stage where I was doing great. Workshops had started. I was in a position where I could get my own business going and everything, and then a lockdown hit and COVID hit and everything fell apart. I mean, I'm not complaining because obviously that gave me the opportunity to get all the cats learning to live in the van, and and it's been absolutely amazing. And my cat life has just taken off, and without them I wouldn't survive. Cats very much are my lifeline. They do give me purpose, keep me alive, get me out of bed every day, and they give that unconditional love back that is so needed when you're on, especially when you're obviously out on the road as well. It's great companionship, and I love the trip with them, and hopefully I'll get out there again. But also at the same time, I respect that going forward I've got to earn money, and as long as I can take them with me and they can be part of that, then that'd be wonderful. But my life is obviously out there. I'm obviously getting a bit too comfortable in the bungalow. My weight's just ballooned. It's gone back on. I've had a lot of depressed moments. been really low. My mental health, you know, obviously I have a condition that it's very difficult to control, and I hide behind a mask, as they say, when you're out sort of talking to people. So yeah, and of course I'm more depressed now because of the weight. So there's been a lot of I've just been stuck in here with the cats, you know, and I haven't got out, and I need to be in the van to do that. But like I said, 9 kittens was a bit too many to raise in the van. But like I say, it's winter coming up now, and probably best that I'm in here, and the cats are safe and happy. Hello. Hi, Connie. Hey, beautiful girl. Yes, I know. So yeah, I've got a lovely sort of relationship with them all, and obviously Sammy coming in, the stud cat coming in, it's great to have. Obviously he's going to make a big difference to the future with them, and to actually have, you know, a proper top quality sort of active stud cat. I've still got to get one more cat in, the active queen. But I've got space for her yet. I haven't got the money for her yet. So this is why I'll be breeding Connie and Mischief to pay for her, which will get me out of debt as well. But you know, the cats, you know, not the cats are basically reinvesting in themselves. It's not so much a matter of me using the cats to earn money. You know, it's a matter that Connie obviously loves being a mum. Oh, Connie, I can't have that with the sun in my eyes. And it obviously saves her being sort of so vicious by her being bred. So, like I say, we'll get another litter out of her with Sammy. And then I'll go and get her neutered, and she can just obviously just enjoy life as a neutered girl. And by then, hopefully, we'll have the lorry, and she can just sort of jump out the door and run around and be free. And she should come back. Hopefully, she'll come back. But you know, if she doesn't, then you know she deserves her life, and she certainly would sort of run around here quite happily, around the bungalow quite happily, and come back as she has done before. But yeah, it'd be nice to have her in a situation where she can obviously come home with Bentley and just go and have that freedom around the block. And the same with Mischief. She's obviously young yet, but we're going to have a litter out of her and a Sammy. She carries Snow, so hopefully I'll get my Snow baby from her. And then get her neutered. And I say then we'll just have like the active Sammy and a girl as my breeding pair, and all the rest would just be, you know, part of my life and my family, and we'll just go off enjoying life best we can, and sharing our life with others. And like I say, I can get out, and them healing me and being around me helps me heal others, helps me get strong enough to heal others. But yeah, I have been struggling. No lie, I've had a lot of breakdowns. I'm finding it very difficult. But at the same time, I'm grateful that I've got the bungalow, but I've got lazy. But say it's a space where I'm obviously starting more crafts. I can paint the drums and everything here, things I can't do in the van. The van's going to be just, you know, when I'm in the van, that's going to be our time, me and the cat's time, go off and enjoy, and you know, have some time out. And I'm looking forward to having some time out. But it's going to be hard work. I mean, obviously, once the cats are gone, that I'm letting go of this litter, I'm going to have 8, I think. 8 cats and youngsters in the van with me. No, sorry, 7. It'd be 8 when I got the queen, so I'll have 7 with me if Bentley comes. So 6 without Bentley, 7 with Bentley, and then obviously the magic number 8 will be when I've got my queen. But then of course you've got the issue that if I have any kittens, then I'll be wanting to keep you know, one of them. But that's when I'll have to start saying, well, you know, if I keep one, then somebody's got to go. So that'd be the hard bit. I obviously don't want to let go. Any of my cats go, or I'll just get a bigger lorry and keep them. I mean, my magic number is obviously 11. They cost a fortune to feed. You know, the good thing about, even though I'm so much in debt at the moment, is I have bought all the things I need. I've invested in the cats heavily. We've got all the kit. We've got all the cages for quarantine and for, you know, keeping them in here. We've got the wheel. Obviously, that was the best investment ever. That was a 200 quid cat wheel. But my word, it's been fabulous when the cat's been stuck in, that they can actually get exercise themselves and not have to worry about going for walks. And that it's me who hasn't got the exercise, and I need my own cat wheel for me. But so I've got a row machine here. It's just motivation, and I haven't had 2 seconds to sort of for myself, really, with these cats and lack of sleep from them, sort of playing all through the day and the night, and my own issues with sleep and health, and that hasn't helped. So the exhaustion set in a lot. But things will improve until the next litter. So as I say, this is why I really want it, so I can. It's been a good insight. It's hard work. It's 24/7 with my cats anyway, and that was just with like the 3 or 4. And it's obviously going to get harder going forward. It is a full-time job looking after these cats, and I love them to bits. I really do love them to bits. I'm going to get emotional in a minute. I just come on for a banter. I didn't expect to talk this long, but it's something different, isn't it, for one of my vlogs? So anyway, it's a Monday morning, the morning after the night before, as I say, and the ghosts and spirits. Yesterday, we've got so many spirits on my live. It wasn't about the selling; it was about them coming through and showing themselves. And it wasn't just orbs; it was actually spirit forms and everything. I've tried to take some photographs of them, and I might attach that to this vlog from last night if I can obviously get a decent picture of the little spirit forms on there. Be nice to show. But that was important for me to show that I'm not alone here, and a lot of my beliefs and understandings and some recent spiritual elevations and that have come to me and contact has come to me is just proven itself. And I work for spirit, so I'm just trying to. Yeah, it's just nice to see them. Obviously, I communicate with them and all sorts of beings, but to actually have them willing to show themselves on camera was real special last night. So anyway, we'll catch you soon. I'll keep plodding on, try and get a bit more variety on my YouTube channel. Oh, I am going to start doing readings and that through email again, and some one card readings. So I'm going to spend a lot of time recording each of them, and maybe I'll get some videos of me making the jewellery. I don't know, but obviously I apologise if you're not cat people and it's all cats, but at the end of the day it is cats. They keep me alive. It's about mental health and the cats, and they're part of my life. But beyond that, there is so much more. And obviously, once I've got my van back, I'm back on the road, and I can back doing trips. And obviously, if the lorry comes, that's going to be when the lorry comes, that's going to be a lovely new vlog to start, because obviously that's got to be sorted and fitted out and make do. Bodge jobs for now and make do. But that'd be a fabulous new thing. And then obviously in the future we're hoping to get a little bit of land so we can actually have the cats running free. So and then it's just gonna be lovely. How, I don't know. You've got to trust. I trust in spirit. I know I'll always be provided for somehow. I'm not a material girl, but it'd be nice to be in credit rather than in debt, and actually have an income and actually have something work for me that I can find. Obviously, physically I can't do much. Mentally I can't do much either. I can't work for anybody else. It has to be myself. So I did well when I was out to the shows and that, and hopefully we're going to get me back out there in with the cats. Going to be sharing a table to start with, so I can actually sort of run backwards and forwards to the cats, and then go from there. So looking forward to that. Next year, we're looking forward to that, and I'm really grateful to Linda and Chris for sort of having my back and supporting me. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, let's see what happens this week now. Fingers crossed, like I say, the welder can sort the van. That would take a huge relief. Just even finding somebody is a huge relief off my shoulders. I just broke down, but like I say, I've got to wait that he's going to see that he's going to turn up first, because it's not over to the fat lady singers and all that. But yeah, just getting the van back on the road will be, a godsend. Still got insurance to pay and everything. I'm going to be in double-figure debts by the time all this is finished. And you try paying that off on high-interest credit cards when you haven't got an income. But we're not going to manifest that. We're going to trust and believe, and I've got stock here. I've got money owed to me, and we'll do this. We'll do this. Anyway, hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you later. Bye for now.